Okay, so check this out. So it's 1991, right? Hydra is out here moving real shady inside the Russian military. They unfreeze the Winter Soldier from his ice nap, hit him with those creepy brainwashing trigger words. Hydra boss Karpoff's like, yo, go jack this car and grab that super soldier serum. And Bucky's all blank stare, zero emotions. Fast forward to present day. Cap, Black Widow, Falcon, and Wanda are in Lagos, Nigeria, trying to stop Rumlow from stealing some biohazard stuff. Nat's out here throwing hands. Wanda taking care of gas and Sam's covering her. Rumlow's crew dips with the bio stuff. Rumlow's like, lose the truck, I'm going down, and I'm taking Cap with me. So now it's Cap versus Rumlow. And man, he's packing some punches, but Cap dismantles him real quick. Rumlow rips the mask off and bro, ouch. Dude's like he got plastic surgery from Minions. Nat and Sam get that bio stuff off from Rumlow's goons. Then Rumlow's like, Bucky remembered you? As soon as Cap lay his guard down, he triggers the bomb. Wanda jumps in clutch, saves Cap, tries to yeet the explosion into the sky, but whoops, it goes off near a building and takes out a bunch of Wakandan aid workers. Big yikes. Big international incident. Meanwhile, Tony Stark is over at MIT showing off his new memory projector tech called Barf. He's reliving memories, giving out scholarships like Oprah. You get funding. But then Pepper Potts gets mentioned and my man's whole mood collapses. Outside, this lady Miriam Sharp pulls up and basically hits him with the "you killed my son" guilt bomb. Tony's all shaken. Back at HQ, Wanda's watching the news blame her for everything. They're like chicks gone wild. Cap tries to comfort her like, this job we try to save as many people as we can. Sometimes it doesn't mean everybody, which helps emotionally but does not help politically. Then Tony shows up with Thunderbolt Ross, who's got a slideshow of Avengers disasters like New York, Washington DC, Sokovia, Lagos. Ross is like, the world's tired of y'all blowing up cities, so sign these Sokovia Accords. Avengers will no longer be private and be operated by US individuals. Nat's like, what if we come to a decision you don't like? Ross is like, then you retire. Meanwhile in Cleveland, Zemo tracks down a former Hydra general and starts questioning him about mission report December 16, 1991. Now Avengers all conflicted regarding the Accords. Tony, Nat, Vision, and Rhodey supports, while Cap and Sam does not. Cap's like, nope, too risky. Remember when S.H.I.E.L.D. turned out to be Hydra? Boom! Team divided. While this argument is going down, Cap finds out Peggy passed away. He goes to London for her funeral, gets emotional, and Sharon Carter, Peggy's great niece, gives a speech about not backing down from what's right. Cap hears that, yeah, I'm definitely not signing those Accords. Then in Vienna, where the Accords are being signed, boom! Bomb goes off. King T'Chaka of Wakanda is killed. Security footage shows the bomber as Bucky Barnes. Nat tries to confront T'Challa, but he's like, don't bother, I'm gonna kill him myself. So Natasha calls Cap like, please don't do anything stupid. But Cap and Sam go rogue to find Bucky before the government. They track him down, but so does the special forces. Bucky escapes, but Black Panther shows up and they throw hands. But after a wild chase involving rooftops, motorcycles, and Black Panther tailgating, they all get arrested for obstruction. Meanwhile, Wanda's basically grounded at Avengers HQ with Vision by Tony, who's like, this is for your safety. Now Bucky's chilling in custody in Berlin. Cap and Tony are still arguing about the Sokovia Accords like divorced parents arguing over who gets the kid on weekends. Cap's almost ready to sign until he hears Wanda's on lockdown. Man instantly flips. He's like, Tony, she's a kid. Then Zemo starts interrogating Bucky, mails a mystery box to the Berlin power station, and inside, an EMP. It blows out the electricity across the whole city. Lights off, system down. Zemo hits him with those Winter Soldier trigger words, and Bucky switches from confused puppy to full Terminator. Cap arrives trying to stop Bucky, but dude knocks him down. Bucky's fighting Avengers, throwing hands with T'Challa. Falcon is chasing Zemo, but dude escapes. Bucky jumps into a helicopter, tries to escape, and Cap grabs the helicopter with his bare arms. Like, man, that was awesome. Bucky crashes the chopper, and both of them fell into the river. Cap and Sam finally manage to catch Bucky right. They tie him up. He wakes up and goes, yo, Zemo's headed to an old Hydra base in Siberia, where 5 more Winter Soldiers are frozen like popsicles. So Cap starts recruiting. He calls Clint Barton, who was retired. He breaks Wanda out of detention. Vision tries to stop them, but Wanda tosses him below the building. Falcon recruits my man Scotty, who fangirls so hard over meeting Cap. Meanwhile, Tony's building his own squad. Ross gives him 36 hours to catch them, so he pulls in Natasha. Black Panther, Vision, and Rhodey still feels short-handed, so he swings by Queens and recruits a literal high schooler, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. Kids like Mr. Stark. Hi. Tony's like, ever been to Germany? Pack your bag. Cut to airport. Cap's team is trying to steal a Quinjet and bounce. Sirens start blaring. Evacuation alarms go off, and Cap's like, suit up. Tony's team shows up. Cap refuses to surrender, and boom! It's Team Cap versus Team Iron Man. The fight is crazy. Spider-Man stopping Bucky's punch like it's nothing. Webs everybody and won't stop talking. Scotty throwing trucks. Vision shows up, and it's round 2. Spidey's fighting Cap. Scotty riding arrows, shrinking into Tony's suit and messing with it. Black Panther fighting Clint. Sam's like, go Cap, we got this. But they need a distraction, and my man Scotty goes big, like Giant Man big. Spidey's like, holy shit. And through all this chaos, Cap and Bucky use the distraction to escape, with Romanoff helping them go. Spider-Man gets benched and sent back home like, good job, kid. Iron Man and War Machine are chasing Cap's Quinjet. Vision tries to blast Falcon, misses, and hits Rhodey, sending him plummeting from the sky. Rhodey survives, but is paralyzed. Natasha goes full ghost mode because T'Challa spilled the beans to Ross, so Friday starts digging that Zemo guy, and turns out Bucky didn't bomb the UN. Nah man, Zemo framed him. Tony pulls up at the raft. It's basically prison for super beings, but Ross refuses to track Zemo. Tony visits the squad, disabling security audio, and gets Sam to admit where Cap and Bucky are headed. Tony suits the hell up and jets off to Siberia, while T'Challa follows quietly like Batman. Steve and Tony meet in this Hydra basement. Everybody's cool again. Then Zemo pops up like, sup fellas? I already killed the other Winter Soldiers. I wasn't trying to start an army. I was trying to ruin y'all. And then this dude plays a video. Turns out back in 1991, Bucky went full Terminator and killed Tony's parents. Tony goes silent. Tony looks at Steve and goes, did you know? Steve's like, I didn't know. Tony's like, did you know? And Cap's like, yes. Tony just snaps, suit on, and boom! 3-way superhero cage match. Bucky's throwing punches, tries to smash the arc reactor. Tony fires the unibeam, and Bucky's metal arm goes flying like an action figure piece. Tony starts reading Cap's moves and kick his butt. Cap's all, he's my friend. And Tony's like, so was I. Oof! Emotional stuff. Bucky distracts Tony just long enough for Cap to body slam him and smash the arc reactor. As Cap walks away with Bucky, Tony's like, that shield doesn't belong to you. Steve just drops it and leaves. Outside, Zemo's like, Avengers killed my family in Sokovia. I knew I couldn't kill them, but what if I make them kill each other? He tries to shot himself, but T'Challa's like, nah, vengeance ain't worth it, and stops him. Zemo's thrown in prison. Ross is like, how it like to fail so spectacularly, and Zemo's like, lol, did it. Back in the States, Tony builds Rhodey some high-tech robot legs so he can walk again. Then Tony gets a letter from Cap saying sorry for the whole parental murder secret thing, but if you ever need us, if you need me, I'll be there. Mid-credits, back in Wakanda, Bucky's like, yo, Steve, put me back on ice. My brain still got Hydra malware. Steve's like, if they know he's here, they'll come for him. T'Challa's standing there like, let him try. End credits, Peter's back home, telling Aunt May he got into a fight with this guy named Steve from Brooklyn and his really huge friend. Then he finds the Stark tech in his web shooters. Wow, so that's it, but don't ghost me, okay? So now's the time, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And you have subscribed, right? Right?